everybody. This is Kevin Davidson, your host for Kevin's Corner, Real Estate from a Marketing Perspective, and this is episode number 67. And I have a special guest on today, a first-timer for the podcast. But first, we always have to make sure and let everybody know that if you're a real estate agent or a vendor that operates in the Fort Bend County area, and you're seeing the podcast and you want to be on the podcast, give me a call, 832-654-0527, or email me at kevin.davidson@stewart.com, and I'll be happy to put you on the calendar. Also, I couldn't do the podcast if it wasn't for my support staff. Jennifer Smitis, the area president or division president for Houston, Caitlin Korner, Devin, the escrow officers here in the Sugar Land office, and the newly appointed Kate Cannon, whom will probably be on the podcast next week over in the Richmond area. So let's get started with episode number 67, Kevin's Corner, Real Estate from a Marketing Perspective. This distinguished gentleman sitting next to me with the glasses and the beard, and it looks better than dressed than I do today. This is David Jones. He's with eXp Realty. He is a real estate agent. He also does other stuff during his day for his career. And he is a conscientious real estate agent that comes to see me diligently for marketing help. So why don't you tell everybody who you are and where you're from?
Hi, I'm David Jones. Once again, I'm with eXp Realty. I was born in Port Arthur, Texas. I grew up in Corpus Christi, Texas. Went to college in Kansas.
Really?
I've lived in New Mexico, Arizona, San Antonio, all kind of places.
Awesome.
Just been married 12 years. I'll be celebrating my 12-year anniversary next week.
Oh, okay. Awesome. Well, congratulations on that. Tell your wife I said congratulations.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll meet her one day.
Oh, you've met her before, Kevin.
Did?
Yeah, we've been to your the Thursday
I'm sorry, Mrs. Jones. My bad. I don't even remember his name for the first 6 months I knew him. So
you're going up on the bad list, man.
I know, man. Start over. No. And he's also a real estate agent in the Houston area. So first of all, tell everybody what you were doing before you became a real estate agent, because you have been a real estate agent your whole career.
Now, before I started being a real estate agent, I used to be a manager. I used to run a rent-to-own store.
Oh, okay.
That was the majority of my career, about 15, 20 years running rent-to-own stores. And
like a rent-a-center or something?
Rent-to-own appliances? Actually, I worked for Aaron's.
Oh, Aaron's. Okay. Yeah.
That's where I started right out of college. I started working for a rent-to-own company, small mom and pop's company, and made manager, and that's what I've been doing.
And how long did you do that?
Oh man, well over 20 years.
Really?
Yeah.
20 years in retail.
Yeah, man, it's different. You know, a lot of people, as being a manager, people think you just sit around the desk and do nothing. Like they probably think you just sit around and do nothing until they get in that seat.
Not until you see me on Facebook.
Yeah, until they get on in that seat, then they realize, wow, this is something different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so after 20 years in the rental business or whatever, the rent-to-own business, why did you decide to become a real estate agent? What changed?
Well, actually, I got married and I moved to Houston. I had a nice store in Safford, Arizona. It basically ran itself. I had fun, had a great staff, but I met this young lady. I don't know. We reconnected with this young lady, and she wasn't moving to a small town in Arizona, so that meant I had to come over here in the Houston area.
Oh, okay.
The store I took, worked there for about a year and a half, and then they decided they wanted to make changes, go in a different direction.
The one in Arizona, or
the one here.
You transferred to Houston?
Yeah, the one I transferred to Houston, and they wanted to go in a different direction. So
okay,
real estate was the next thing.
Forced you to change careers.
Oh yeah.
And so you might have said at the beginning, how long have you been an agent?
I've been an agent right around 7 years.
7 years?
Yeah.
And you're with eXp now. Have you always been with eXp?
No, I've started off when I first became an agent. I worked for this brokerage called New Home Guide Texas. Worked there for a couple of years and went to Keller Williams. Everybody seems to know Keller
Everybody
Williams.
tries it at least.
Yeah. And after that, went to ended up now where I'm at, EXP. Yeah.
And so, what do you think is the difference between, in your mind, EXP and any other place you've been? Why EXP? Why'd you land there, and why you stay there?
Man, I had this one guy that was he called me and recruited me and kept saying, "Hey, we're gonna work together one day. We're gonna work together one day." And I went to Keller Williams to get more training. I thought I needed more training, etc. And I was on a team there in Keller Williams, and the team decided that they were gonna go to EXP. So, I enjoyed the team that I'm on, and I went there.
Oh, so you came to EXP because the team left and went to EXP.
Yeah, and I had thought about, going to EXP on my own, contemplating it anyway. So.
Are you still on the team?
Yes.
Still on the team?
Yeah, it's the KJAC team.
KJAC team, okay.
Yes.
And so you've been agent for 7 years. You are with EXP. Did you make the right decision when you left the rent-to-own business and became an agent? Do you like being a real estate agent?
Yeah, I enjoy helping people, man. I really get a great enjoyment on closing day when people get their keys and they're first-time buyer and they're walking into their house and it's theirs. If somebody's been renting a house or apartment for so long, and then they've got it's theirs. It's a totally different thing. They're
not flushing money down the toilet.
Yeah, it's a totally different thing.
Theirs, yeah.
They're all excited and grateful.
Yeah.
That's the best feeling in the world.
I went through the same thing back in 2004. I'd been renting apartments my whole career, my whole life, and the first chance I got to buy a house, I bought a house, and I'll tell you what, knock on wood, unless I have to, I will never live in another apartment again.
Oh man, apartments,
never.
Man.
And but it's also, owning real estate. No matter what you think about the political climate we're in right now, owning real estate in the United States is a goal. It's a dream. If you own your own house, there's a part of you that you made it. You were successful.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what people are looking for. What kind of agent do you think you are best at? Are you a buying agent, selling agent, leasing agent, investing agent? Combination of some of those? What do you like to do the best?
Most of my transactions have been buying. Okay, but trying to move over toward the listing agent side also. Okay. But I like helping first time home buyers. Because they've never done it, and it's a journey. I like
first time home buyer comes to you and says something like, "Hey man, I really like me and my wife. We just had our first kid, and we want to buy a house." But we don't know where to start. We don't know if we even qualify. Do you have either the program or the resources to help someone like that?
Oh, most definitely. Well,
tell us about that.
Well, first thing, we're going to sit down and we're going to find out what their goals are, where they like to be. Then a lot of times people, you really got to know what your credit's like. Because that's the major thing. What your credit score is going to determine what your interest rate is going to be. Even though if you
can get the loan.
Yeah. Even if the interest rates are low, if you don't have the right credit score, your interest rate is going to be higher.
Right.
Okay. And what I tell my people is that, okay, we're going to take this journey together. This is going to be like a marriage. There's no divorce. Okay. I'm going to be with you every step of the way from start to finish. Even after we finish, I'm going to be there with you. You have my phone number.
You're very transparent.
Yeah, you have my phone number. You have my email address. So you can call, text, email me on any question that you have. If I don't have the answer, because nobody has all the answers, I have no problem with telling you, hey, I don't have it, but I'll find out that answer for you.
Yeah. That's always good. You make people feel very comfortable when it comes to finding, getting in their first real estate deal, because it's, for most people, buying a house is the largest financial transaction they'll ever do.
Most definitely.
So what area of town are you a specialist in? What area of town are you the expert in? What area of town do you like to work in the best?
I mainly right now I'm working in the Richmond area. I work that area a lot because hey, I live over there. I like the Richmond area. But if duty calls, if it's Galveston, Santa Fe, or anywhere, you know, if
So
I can make it there, I'll go.
so you pretty much help anybody anywhere in the city
Oh,
or the
yeah.
surrounding area,
Yes.
but you specialize in Richmond.
I actually, you know, I helped a client in my my hometown of Corpus. You know, from
Yeah,
here.
yeah, I think you told me about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he drove from Houston to Corpus. No, Houston to where'd you go? The other day you told me for your wife because she was.
Oh yeah.
So you
man.
went from where?
I went from Richmond to Corpus to Edinburgh,
Yes, that
back to Corpus,
and then
back to Richmond.
All in the same day.
Yeah.
If you don't know, that's a lot of driving.
Yeah, I was tired.
His car, when he got home, probably went, "Oh, they tore me back home for a week. Give me a break." So let's switch gears just a little bit, okay? So you do come to me every couple of weeks, and we talk about marketing, and I help you with marketing and stuff. Up until you met me, what were you doing, if anything, to market your business? How did you get leads?
Mainly through the CRM. You know, sometimes I would place an ad on Facebook Marketplace. That's generally that was pretty good for me. I as a matter of fact, I think I need to go back to that.
Yeah.
And do that more.
And then you said CRM. What CRM do you use? Or were you talking about
Follow Up Boss.
Follow Up Boss.
Follow
Okay.
Up Boss. Yes.
Awesome. So if you're an agent out there and you don't know me and you haven't met me, you haven't been in one of my classes, I haven't helped you with marketing, my number one pet peeve for real estate agents is a CRM. If you're a real estate agent and you're not using a CRM, and please don't be mad when I say this, but find another career because you're leaving business on the table. Okay? You're in the business of meeting people. Why are you not putting every person you meet in your database? There's not a person on the planet that doesn't need to rent, sell, or buy. So why shouldn't you be their real estate agent, right?
Database.
Exactly. There's lots of reasons why you should use a database. We don't need to go into today because it's not what this podcast is about. But now that you and I have connected and I'm helping you with things, tell everybody about some of the things you're doing now that you weren't doing and you're going to be doing in the future to market your business.
A lot of Kevin preaches your phone. You know, it only takes a minute to post. Post 3 times a day.
There you go.
You know, morning, noon, night. Post. David, here, I can sit down here and do a post, edit it 2-3 minutes. You got to do it. And we had this discussion the other day, and I said, hey, Kevin, I think I really need to work on my schedule so that I can,
That's actually our next meeting.
Yeah,
Work on your
the
schedule.
scheduling.
Yeah.
I need to work on my schedule so that I incorporate that in more.
The only excuse for someone not doing anything, but we're talking about marketing and specifically posting on social media 3 times a day, is you.
Yeah.
I mean, because like you've seen me do, it literally takes less than 2 minutes to do a post on Facebook and Instagram in 5 or 6 different places.
Yeah.
It's not that big a deal. It's just the barrier is, do I have time to do it? Do I know how to do it? Or what do I post?
It's just forming that habit. Man.
Exactly. It's forming that habit. I mean, I get to the point to where during the week, if I'm late with a post in the morning, I start feeling bad, like I'm not doing my job.
Right.
I got to find 5 minutes to pull over or stop. What can I post? And anything that you do in your business on a daily basis is postable. Anything. It doesn't matter if David has a meeting with a listing agreement, if he has a meeting with me, if David goes to a CE class, he goes to see his broker, he goes to a listing to take pictures, he goes to HAR for signs, you have lunch with another fella. It doesn't matter what it is. You get a news designation, you put your Google My Business site up, let everybody know about it. All of that is postable. What does all that do when you post that much? It lets everybody know that you're the expert. And that's the name of the game, right?
And even if you're out of town, like we went on one of our anniversary trips, and at that time I was in Hawaii, and I posted,
That's
hey,
right.
something about real estate.
He went to Hawaii and he didn't invite me.
Well, Kevin, to be realistic with you, I had someone that looked a lot better than you.
Most people look a lot better than me, okay? We're going to be honest, all right? We're from the same hair club, okay?
Oh, yeah. Hey, we never have a bad hair day.
Every time I take a picture with a female agent, let me fix my hair. I'll wait.
I always say I have not that problem.
No, not anymore. So I like it better this way, too, to be honest with you.
Oh, yeah.
It's easy.
Except for if you're in the sun.
Yeah. You want to, so you're with EXP. Do you want to talk about EXP just for a minute or so? I mean, what are some of the benefits of EXP that people might out there might want to get?
Well,
EXP's cloud-based, right?
yes, it's cloud-based.
There's no brick and mortar.
And there's no, brick and mortar
No
where
office
you got to go to this office. There are places that you can, if you need to go and meet a client that you can go to, but there's nobody around. You have access to people, phone numbers, the EXP world. So if you have questions, there's always places you can go to get your questions answered.
Yeah.
Okay, and they're all over the world. They're in U.S., they're in Canada,
EXP
Mexico.
is the largest cloud-based brokerage on the planet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I know a lot of agents that are EXP agents, and they love it. They swear by it. You know, if you're looking for a brokerage that will give you the tools to succeed, but will not be watching over your back, like some of the bigger ones do, EXP is probably for you.
And they're gonna be there. They want you to get your stuff right.
Yeah.
You know, if there's documents that you haven't gotten in on a timely basis, you're gonna get that email say, hey, we need this. You need to do this.
And they have homeowners insurance and profit sharing and all kinds of other things.
Stock options
that a lot of the other bigger brokerages don't offer.
Yeah.
Because agents are independent.
Independent contractors.
So not a lot of brokerages offer agents this kind of stuff. So let's tell everybody, what social media platforms do you have right now? Where can people find you?
Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. Those are the major ones. I haven't been on what's Twitter called now?
X.
Haven't been on
I'm
X.
not worried about X.
Yeah.
At least for my business.
Right. Those are the three main ones.
And do you have a YouTube channel?
You're right. I do have a YouTube channel. He helped me out with the YouTube channel.
Do you have a Google My Business page?
I'm working on that right now.
There you go. Trying to get that verified.
Working that on.
He's got one. He just haven't had it verified, so it's not live yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it will be. This man's pushing me in the right direction.
You need somebody to push it. You need somebody to hold you
I
accountable.
do.
Yeah.
I do.
Well, everybody does.
And I'm gonna tell you, agents, if you need somebody to help you with marketing or anything, this gentleman here, he's a gem. I must admit.
I appreciate it. I get up every day and people ask me all the time, you know, you work for Stewart Title, so you sell title insurance. Nope.
Nah, he does a whole lot of
I get up
things.
every day and help agents grow their business.
Yeah.
And in return, they want to use me for title. That's what I do.
And he enjoys what he does, man. I mean, when we're in a marketing section, man, he's very, very passionate. He's extremely passionate.
Yeah.
Passionate about what he does.
I'll ask you twice. What happened? Why didn't you do this or whatever? So I remember one day you came in and you were very nervous because you didn't do your homework.
Right.
And you were like, Kevin's going to kill me.
Yeah, exactly. I sure was.
I didn't kill him, but we had a discussion about accountability.
Yeah. But you know what actually happened? I think it was about the Google My Business page. I was supposed to do something, and I tried, and I couldn't get it done, but there were some things or measures that I needed to take.
Yeah.
And he had the answers. So
yeah.
he
So
said,
we help each other, and I help agents all the time, every day. three to 4 days a week, I meet with 2 to 3 agents a day. So if you're out there and you're seeing this and you're a real estate agent in the Houston area and you want help marketing your business and growing and learning how to use marketing campaigns to grow your business, reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to help you, and I don't charge a dime. So let's tell everybody how to get a hold of you. What's your phone number and what's your email address?
My phone number is 346-368-4144. My email address is D as in David, A as in Apple, my last name, JONES 687 @yahoo.com. If you've got a question that I can answer, even if I don't have the answer, I'll find the answer out for you. Or if you got any kind of dealing with real estate, you want to buy, sell, or invest, or if you got a good recipe you want to share, hey, I'll take that too.
He cooks too. So
I like cooking.
So before we go, tell everybody one thing about David Jones as a real estate agent that you want the world to know that might need real estate. What can they expect from you?
You're going to expect transparency. I'm going to be honest with you and let you know how things are going to go and where we need to go and how we're going to get there. And once again, I'm going to hold your hand through the whole process.
Awesome. Give them the phone number one more time.
My phone number is 346-368-4144.
And you can email them at
dajones687 @yahoo.com.
Awesome. Well, thanks a lot, buddy, for being
Thank
on the
you,
podcast.
sir.
Hope you had a good time.
Appreciate it.
This is the end of episode number 67, Kevin's Korner, Real Estate from a Marketing Perspective. I'm only going to have one guest this week, so we'll see you guys next weekend. And until then, if you need title services and you're not using Stewart Title, shame on you.
Shame on you.
See you guys next week. Bye-bye.